TP. I'm the beach, you're the bikini, the remote control, you're the TV, DVD player, I'm the CD. I can see us closer than 3D. Girl, your love is sweeter than kiwi. I can be your Adam, you can be Eve. I'm gonna bite that apple, believe me. I've been searching hard for your love, like a miner digging for gold. And if haters were the ocean, we would stay afloat with the boats. And if you were 4 tires, I would let you ride on my road. If I were your stripper pole, would you work me until I'm rusty and old?
Oh yeah, right. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side. Right. You my ride or die. Yeah. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side.
Angel face with angel eyes, you must be heaven sent. Our hearts had a collision and it, mind you, left a dent. This love is meant to happen, girl, it's not an accident. So if you give me your heart, I promise I will represent. You're my pieces, I'm your puzzle. You're my rain, I'm your puddles. You're my teddy bear like Snuggles. If it's team us, let's huddle. We can be strength in life struggles. You're my red nose with no muzzle. I can be the product, you can be the dollars. Girl, let's orchestrate this hustle.
Oh yeah, right. Girl, you my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side. Right. You my ride or die. Yeah. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't.
Communication becomes convenient, enjoyable, and cheaper. Communication becomes convenient, enjoyable, and cheaper when you have the best application in your hand. The Pro Global Social Media app gives you access to free global communication and networking. With the D Pro Global Social Media app, you can do live video chat, live audio calling, live text messaging, live group video and audio conferencing. Not only that, you also do fast sharing, creating and posting to your story, post engagement with emojis, and more. The Depot Global Social Media app does in-app purchases, in-app searching, storytelling. The app also allows you to create video, audio, text, and internet link posting. Get the best app today with 100% data security and end-to-end encryption. Add customization and privacy settings to the Depot Global Social Media app and enjoy 24/7 endless communication. Download the Depot Global Social Media app on Google Play Store and Apple Store and enjoy endless communication. Visit our website on www.dpro-idb.com or email us at info@dpro-idb.com. Depot Global Social Media app, making communication easier. Allen Bernard International, or ABR, is a management consulting firm with a team of consultants and associates who focus on growing and transforming home healthcare agencies, nonprofits, and small businesses in other industries as well as individuals. Our services include ABR Business Support Services, ABR Accounting and Tax Services, and ABR Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Services. At ABR, we bring to each assignment dedication and commitment, experience and skills, performance-based process, integrated solution teams, and client relations. For more inquiries on our services, call phone number 469-378-3955. That's Allen Bernard International, or ABR, transforming business through ideas. Do you care to know why thousands of people have switched from using oil-bomb paint to using Une Zizé quality paint? Zizé quality paint is a high-quality American non-hazard latex paint that doesn't fade or peel off your walls when applied. Zize quality paint comes in variety of colors that you can choose from. We even customize our customers' paint based on their request just to satisfy their desire. Stop by at any of our 3 branches at Police Academy Junction opposite NP Fueling Station, Baptist Seminary opposite Highway Gas Station, and Simple Bridge opposite Michael Plaza. Zize quality paint can be used for both interior and exterior painting works. Customers living overseas can pay through Zelle on 217-720-8858. You can contact us via cell numbers 0777-366-142 or 0770-496-273 or +121-772-08858. Think Zize, think quality.
Spicy love, what's next?
Made with ginger, coconut water, natural juice flavor, vitamins and minerals is Muncie Power Drink. Muncie Power Drink helps reduce high blood pressure, get rid of toxins, help improve children and adult memory. It also helps the body fight effects of excess sugar. Muncie Power Drink has no added sugar, no artificial flavors, and all natural ingredients. It is a healthy drink for just everybody. It has 4 natural juice flavors: pineapple, mango, strawberry, and turmeric. For wholesale or retail purchase, visit major supermarkets across Monrovia and its environs. If you are outside Monrovia, you can do your purchase at Kakata Supermarket and Ataro Business Center in Ganta. You can also visit our store on the Old Road, right next to the American School. For more information, call us on 0770-307-572 or 0776-580-730. Muncie Power Drink, not just your regular energy drink.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as 500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Sailtown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Good morning, folks. Good morning. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the program. Today is the 7th day of February 2023. The time in Monrovia is 10:31, and the time in Delaware on the east coast of the United States is 5:31. And we're glad to be here. Today's another day. Buakak Ama Kamara is my co-host there in studio in Monrovia, and I am here down in my basement in beautiful Bear, Delaware. Buakak, good morning.
Good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners. It's good to be here again this morning and another edition of the Costa Morning Show.
Yep, very good to be here, my brother. Very, very good to be here. We give God the glory. We are grateful to be alive, and we're happy to be here. So yesterday, the MDR, they issued a statement. Prince Johnson's party,
Mm-hmm.
their communications person, Kelvin Matadi, he shared a statement with me last night, and he asked that we lift it. Well, he didn't even need to ask because we were going to lift it anyway. So we're going to lift it this morning. The MDR has issued a statement reacting to George Weah's outburst on Sunday. And do you have the statement there, Blocker? We'll
Nope.
be looking at that statement this morning. I want to say shout out to our friends at Sika Motors, the ultimate sole distributor of import and distributor of Toyota vehicles, sedans, SUVs, station wagons, the whole 9 yards. And they also bring in Yamaha products as well. Sika Motors is located there in Seon Town, and they have a auto financing scheme with a select number of banks. You can go in there, and once you qualify, Sika Motors will let you drive away with a brand new Toyota or Yamaha vehicle, and you can pay as little as $500 a month. Yes, yeah, that's it. Car loan. So we want to say shout out there to our friends at Sika Motors. And tell them Henry Costa sent you, of course. And say hi to my man Emmanuel David for me and the rest of the team. Okay, so Wagai,
Mm-hmm.
there's a big scandal that's out there that has offended the United States government through the embassy near Monrovia. Yesterday, the embassy issued a very strongly worded statement. That statement was clear. That statement was not nuanced. That statement was very, 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 very stern. And they are pissed that their contribution, the US government through USAID, provides support, financial support to the Margibi County health system.
Yeah.
To the tune of $801,693 to the Margibi County health system. Every year, the U.S. government gives them that money to help support them. And From Base Africa has broken a story, and they have released a leaked audio. I just received it from my friend Rodney C, and I just forwarded it to you, Buck. We will play it this morning. In this audio, the Margibi County Health team, the administrators, were discussing how to chop the people's money. Money provided by the United States government through USAID to the Margibi County Health team or health system. They are discussing how they will get kickbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Who will collect the kickbacks? Well, they're already getting the kickbacks, but they were. You can hear them in a meeting. The Margibi County Health Officer, a gentleman named Dr. Augustine Yankun Fanien. You can also hear the County Health Services Administrator, Leroy Dawozia. You can hear the County Health Services Department Director, Jim Tamba Vanning. You can hear the Compliance Officer, George Y. Gekwa. You can hear the Finance Officer, Roland M. Reeves. You can hear the Assistant Finance Officer, Kusi E. David, and Procurement Officer, Donu Horace. They are in a meeting. And senior management meeting. And the problem was the problem that sparked this meeting, this heated meeting, was about the collection and the distribution of the kickbacks from their corrupt dealings. Their boss, Dr. Fanier, can be heard in the audio in an angry tone, blasting at the procurement officer, Donu Horace, telling the procurement officer to desist from collecting the kickbacks from the various vendors. That's not your job. You're not the one that's going to collect the kickbacks. Leave it. Allow the accountant to go collect the kickbacks. When you, the procurement officer, you go, you make the procurement. Do not go to collect the kickback. Let the accountant go collect the kickback. They are discussing this in a senior management meeting. The U.S. government, after Trump's Africa released the audio, the U.S. government is angry. And the embassy issued a statement yesterday. So we will go and play the statement for you from the U.S. embassy. I mean, we will read the statement for you from the U.S. embassy. Well, you have the statement there? It's here somewhere. We'll read a statement for you from the U.S. embassy first. And after we read the statement, then we'll play for you the audio of the Margibi County Health Team discussing how to collect kickbacks. The audio, the statement is here. It was all over on social media. Let's find it for you. All over. I'm looking for it. Look, our people, and I'm still waiting to see what the government would do about these people. Okay. I'm waiting.
Nothing.
You got
nothing. Because the health minister, what she says is that they are turning those that got involved into the act, they are turning them over to the LACC to investigate. Yeah, that was a statement. That's what she said.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Let me, I'm trying to pull up the statement, folks. Just hold on. I got it here. From the website of the U.S. Embassy, Monrovia. Let me read it for you. The United States mission to Liberia expresses serious concerns about the report in the February 2, 2023 edition of Front Page Africa newspaper regarding the misuse of funds provided by the United States government to support healthcare for the people of Margibi County. We have a special responsibility to ensure that money provided by the United States taxpayers for the benefit of the people of Liberia, including the people of Margibi, is used for its intended purpose. We commend the investigative journalism that brought this story to light and appreciate the swift action by the Ministry of Health to make immediate changes while investigating the matter. The USAID mission to Liberia will decide whether to retain Margibi as part of USAID's government-to-government agreement pending a transparent investigation and associated actions to hold accountable anyone involved in the misuse of any U.S. government funds. Now, listen to that. The U.S. embassy is saying, look, listen, we're very sad, we're saddened by this leaked audio, thanks to the investigative journalism exhibited by Front Page Africa. That money that our U.S. taxpayers give to the people of Liberia, particularly the people of Margibi, is being stolen. And we will not stand for that. It is our job as a U.S. embassy to ensure that U.S. government taxpayers' money, U.S. taxpayers' money is used for the intended purpose and not converted to people's pockets. And so they are commending the Ministry of Health, but with a caveat. They say, depending on how swift and how transparent the investigation will be, and the associated actions or the actions that will be taken as a result of the investigation, the findings, the U.S. Embassy would determine whether or not to continue to support Margibi County. If the investigation is not transparent, if the investigation does not make the Americans satisfied and comfortable, if the culprits, when found, are not punished swiftly, the U.S. government has said that they would have to reconsider whether to continue to assist and support Margibi County, specifically the healthcare system. Okay, listen.
And for me, I think the Americans will take action against them because one way or the other, all of those that got involved in this web, the minister, those that are at top position in the county itself, they know something about this particular situation. So now they say when you hold rope will hold bush. So those that were doing the at Costa, they were not just doing it single-handedly. There was others in the background that don't want to be named. So now if all those that were in front of it, they will hold those that are behind it. And that's where, that's where now the investigation, where they're trying to launch, it will not go properly. And the Americans will take action against those that are involved. Because even if the Americans say, oh, we decide now not to give any relief to the people of Margibi, they will only be doing it against the people of Margibi, because those that are in the heart of it will just go free. And the Margibians will suffer it.
Well, the people of Margibi need to stand up, because if this investigation is not swift, it's not transparent, the Americans will pull back their support to the people of Margibi for their healthcare system. They will pull it back. We're talking $801,000 US, almost $1 million. That's $199,000 US shy of $1 million US. They give that money every year. If this investigation is not credible, is not transparent, it does not satisfy the Americans could very well withdraw their support. This program, this scheme under which the funds are, the direct financial support is provided, was negotiated by the Ministry of Health, by the likes of Toba Yinswa when they were there. It's called the Fixed Amount Reimbursable Agreement, FARA. It's with the U.S. government. Under that arrangement, the GOL will spend a certain amount of money. They will spend a certain amount of money on set indicators, across a number of counties, specifically 10 counties, with Bong, Lofa, Nimba, and Bong, Lofa, and Nimba being the big three in that category of 10 counties. And then, of course, Margibi was one of the newest counties that was added to the program. And then what they do is that the government will spend that money, and then, of course, USAID would then come in to provide their support. That is what the program is all about. It's been benefiting our people, because you know very well, Baka, very little money goes from government to those counties to support key issues and things. And so this is very, very important. But you have the audio, Baka. You will play the audio. But before you play the audio of the discussion that these officials of the Margibi County Health System were having, we will then go and play and read for you the statement put out by the by Prince Johnson's party, the MDR. So this is a statement the MDR released yesterday, is their official response to George Weah's lunatical rant he gave during his so-called, let's not call it preaching, because it's blasphemy, during his blasphemous rant he gave on Sunday. So this is a statement by the MDR. It's pretty long, but I will just find the meat of it and put it out there, and then we'll. The statement reads, February 6, 2023, for immediate release, Monrovia, Liberia. The Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction, MDR, notes with serious concern denigrating comments made by President George M. Weah at his Fokeklon Dlale Family Fellowship on Sunday, February 5, 2023. While delivering his regular Sunday sermon at his Fokeklon church, President Weah took on the pulpit and referred, I will read it as was written, as was sent to me, and referred to our governing council chairman, Senator Prince Ward Johnson, as a killer and blackmailer. The MDR refused this categorization of Senator Prince Johnson in the strongest of terms. The party hereby uses this medium to remind President Weah that in 2017, Senator Prince Ward Johnson generally supported him through the MDR during the runoff election. During this time, the now proclaimed or self-proclaimed Pastor Weah did not know that Prince Johnson was a killer and a murderer and a blackmailer. It is only today that President Weah has to know that Senator Prince Ward Johnson is a killer, blackmailer, beggar, and crook. Unquote. These words are in quotation marks. Unquote. Killer, blackmailer, beggar, and crook. Unquote. The comments from President Weah have gone a long way in proving that the president has a short memory span, as it was because of Senator Johnson's support for Pastor Weah, quote, Pastor, unquote, Weah, and his CDC that landed Senator Weah on the sanctions list of the United States. Oh, the NDR is saying it was because we supported you. That is why Prince Johnson was sanctioned by the Americans. Oh, that's what the NDR is saying. Yeah, of course. Pay to play.
Pay to play, yeah.
Pay to play between Weah and Prince Johnson. So they are saying Prince Johnson is where he is
because of you.
In their bad book because of Prince Johnson's engagement with
you.
Let's read further. As a party, we would have thought that President Weah should have launched an immediate investigation about the alleged assassination attempt, or they want to say alleged assassination attempt or alleged assassination threat on the life of our political godfather and founder of Nimba County, Senator Prince Ward Johnson. Over the years, many have described President Weah as a peaceful person and one who would conduct the affairs of the country inclusively. However, the president's deeds, actions, and manner of conducting the affairs of the country prove that Mr. Weah is far from being the person he is touted to be by many. During his Sunday sermon, I would say his Sunday blasphemous rant, President Weah threatened to dismiss all government officials appointed from the MDR. The MDR is not surprised by said comments, as Mr. Weah has proved to be a very vindictive person. We would like to remind President Weah and his corps of advisors that the MDR Governing Council Chairman and Nimba County's godfather, Senator Prince Ward Johnson, is a revolutionary leader who has been consistent in his advocacies for his people. The Liberian president should also know that Senator Johnson's participation in the Liberian Civil War was a result of the extreme marginalization, killing, and intimidation of Nimbayans all over this country. More than that, Senator Johnson, as a revolutionary, felt the urge to participate in the liberation of Liberia from the hands of the government that had instituted extrajudicial killings, corruption, nepotism, and other vices that brought our country to his knees. With absolutely no doubt, the above vices necessitated the 14 years of the Civil War a little over 3 decades ago. Interestingly, these vices have permeated every fiber of Weah's government. Hence, the shifting of blames being attempted by President Weah is simply because Senator Prince Johnson has become even more vocal on issues affecting the country and Nimba County. In view of the foregoing, the MDR strongly condemns the ungodly comments. Wow, Weah comments are ungodly. The ungodly comments made by President Weah on the pulpit at his church. However, the MDR as a political party anticipated such comments from President Weah because the party has decided that it can no longer support the re-election bid of the footballing president. Signed, Vice Chair for Press and Publicity, MDR, Kelvin D.J. Matadi. Okay? There you go. The MDR says the Norwegian will be mad because they've decided that they can no longer support a re-election bid of George Weah. Tell George to check the sound. There's something, some kind of feedback. Tell him to check it, please.
Yeah, he's checking. He's working on it. So Costa, that just a message to President Weah that the relationship can no longer hold, no matter what it is, no matter the amount of money that you will carry to Prince Johnson.
It's over.
It's over. And to add up to this, once we are with this particular topic, let me just add up. Senator James Barney also came out yesterday.
No, hold on, brother, please. Who is Senator James Barney?
Senator James Barney is the chairman of the National Patriotic Party.
NPP. Thank you. You got to add that part. Okay. Some people don't know that. The NPP is part of the so-called coalition or was, and Joe Howard Taylor is the political leader. Thank you. Proceed. I just want you to include that part.
Okay. So James Barney will ask, how far are you guys with this?
On a local radio show yesterday.
On a local radio show, yeah. So he was asked, how far are you guys with the coalition? Have you guys signed up to any document? He said, there is nothing called coalition for now because there have been no agreement signed between, or no resolution signed between the MPP, the LPDP, and the Congress for Democratic Change. So this morning, President Weah was to be at the party HQ, at the CDC HQ this morning.
For what?
To sign. Yeah.
For the signing ceremony.
The signing ceremony today. But he never turned up because up to now, there is still misunderstanding within the three collaborating political parties.
No, but you have to add this. Not only did Weah not turn out or did not go, nobody else went.
Yes.
They said that part. Nobody else.
Nobody from the MPP, nobody from the LPDP, and even George Weah himself, none of them turned out at the party HQ.
The media went there. The press went to the headquarters. They even posted pictures of what the headquarters look like this morning or today as we speak. It is empty like a ghost town. There is absolutely no one there.
Yeah, but Costa, I saw a billboard in Cinco. Vice President Joe Howard Taylor having a billboard in Cinco that says NPP and Joe Howard Taylor support President Weah for 2023. A big billboard in Cinco. So I don't know.
Well,
why is Joe doing this? You know that there haven't been any agreement signed yet between the both parties, but you are doing something at your own detriment. You know what? Work in accordance with the party. You're there doing something because you are a vice president, or you think you have the voice that can make change of any time. No, you have to work in line with the party. That's the only way.
The coalition has crumbled. The coalition has collapsed. James Barney is the chairman of MPP. He was on the local talk show, as Buckeye said, yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon, yeah.
And he said there is no new coalition in place. The coalition that brought Weah to power expired in October 2020. What?
Yeah.
October 2022. The agreement expired. Mr. Weah did not try to re-engage the other political parties. The other political parties have deep-seated frustration. They are unhappy. They were not factored into the government. They were treated like as some stepchildren would be treated in a home. And so they said, look, you know what? We're not going to the table to sign anything with you until we are clear on what we would benefit in the new government if we are re-elected. And Mr. Weah is not a leader. So he is pissed. In his mind, who are they to threaten him? Who are they to make demands of him? Who are they? He is the whole John Manuel Weah, the president of the Republic of Liberia, Africa Black Diamond. Who are they? Who is Ellis Tyler? Who is Jim Barney? Who is Prince Johnson? Who are all these people to make demands of me, to try to exact benefits, to extract benefits by exacting pressure? Who are they? I will not submit. I will not be cajoled into giving them anything. That is Mr. Weah's arrogance, and it is our arrogance that will lead to Mr. Weah's downfall. Mr. Weah's downfall is irreversible. He's on a collision course that cannot be reversed, that cannot be slowed down, that cannot be stopped. Mr. Weah is heading to political doom, and we will be there to put the nail in the coffin. These people will not sign anything with George Weah because you know what? They don't trust him. They don't trust him. He did not give them any serious jobs. They have not seen any benefits for themselves. Political parties, when they sign agreements, Waga, is about sharing government jobs. That's really when a political party signs an agreement with another political party, when they win, they share the jobs among themselves. It is the way they do it. But Mr. Weah does not understand it. Mr. Weah is selfish, and Mr. Weah is already threatening people. If you are in the government and you are MDR person, we will fire you, so you go to your political godfather, Prince Johnson, and we will replace you with other people. He's threatening people. This is God working. This is, as we said yesterday, this is what happened to Pharaoh. When God, I spoke to one of my spiritual fathers yesterday, and he said to me, he said, my son, when God was about to destroy Pharaoh, Pharaoh became stubborn, Pharaoh became foolhardy, and God was the one who hardened Pharaoh's heart. I didn't know that part. He said, yeah. He said, God hardened Pharaoh's heart. So Pharaoh would do all the things he did. That's what, and then that stubbornness is what led to Pharaoh's downfall. So, my people, I say this to you. That is God that is fighting for us. George Weah's heart, which is already wicked, has been hardened so that it may lead to his downfall. Yes.
And Joe, we are not realizing it now, Costa. They may stay acting a war.
When God hardens the heart of the fool and the wicked becomes blind to his own ways. It happened with Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar was warned. The writing appeared on the wall. Nebuchadnezzar ignored the warnings of God. And Nebuchadnezzar was reduced to an animal crawling and eating grass for 9 years. Because Nebuchadnezzar committed a sacrilegious act. He took the sacred ornaments or the sacred utensils and stuff from the temple, and he abused it by drinking wine in it. He committed a great sin against the Lord. And for that, God punished him. So that is what happens when you are about to be destroyed by God. He makes you stubborn. He hardens your heart so that you do more stupid things that would lead to your downfall. Weah is on an irreversible collision course. There is absolutely nothing that can stop it. He would alienate and ostracize all the people who work with him, as he has done with the people who voted for him. And guess what? We will beat him like a market dog. And Joseph Yuma Boakai is the next president of Liberia, ordained, blessed by God himself. I forgot to add, preserved by God himself.
So they came up yesterday with a statement about the EPS situation.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Then we'll go and play the audio.
No action was taken by them. They only said that, we are calling on the EPS to not get involved into partisanship. They should remain in their security sector. Nobody should, even though it have been alleged that people were seen wearing party t-shirt.
So they want to say they didn't see that. Listen, Baka, hold
Yeah,
on. Yo, Baba, they were right in front of Joe with the ugly AK in their hand. Do they want to say that they didn't see them? They didn't see them with the AK wearing the t-shirts? They didn't see them? You believe that nonsense?
That's what he's saying. And Costa, they are saying that, oh, we are calling on security apparatus in the country, paramilitary, to not get involved into partisanship. So I'm asking, who gave them the party t-shirt? So the people that were giving them the party t-shirt don't know that they are security officers.
Okay,
so,
forget it. Hey, say no one gave them the t-shirts. Say they took the t-shirts themselves. Do you want to tell me, in broad daylight, not one officer, not two, not three, several officers within the diamond of the president? You know what they call the diamond, Buckeye?
Close range.
Yes. The diamond is the immediate proximity of the president. It's called a diamond. So those officers, those agents who were in the diamond of the president, close protection detail of the president, do you want to say to me that Mr. Weah and his officials did not see those officers in their CDC t-shirts? That's a bloody lie. They saw them. They thought it's okay because Mr. Weah is a narcissist. They worship him and they think everything belongs to him, including the officers who work for the state, who are so professional. Then they say, Mr. Weah gave the order for them to be suspended. Did you have to wait for us to complain before you take action?
Yeah.
How sure are we that you suspended those people? It's a bloody lie.
Because that they said that, it's like the officers don't know the SOP, the standard operating protocols.
Standard operating procedure. You want to say to me, I saw it in the segment.
Yes.
That the agents assigned within the president's
diamond
close protection detail are not well versed and trained in the standard operating procedures of the service. Do you want to tell me that? What else do they not know? What else do they not know? What nonsense? You telling me, oh, they don't, the people don't know. What else? I see a few of them here, Waka. I see they having some sort of signing ceremony here. I see Vice President Joe Howard Taylor. I see George Moba, who's one of the vice chairmen in the NPP. I see Moha Malu, the chairman of CDC. I see them signing here.
You see, is
not here.
James Barney there?
No.
Alex Tyler there?
No.
Okay, so now, I don't call him the man in that you call Jenna Molu. What? Not Molu, but I don't call it Pape man with a neck. George Moba is on the side of Joel Howard Taylor. That's why you see him there. He's not on James Barney's side.
Yeah, the picture. I will post them. So they sign. But how can George Moba sign on behalf of MPP when the party chairman is alive and well? Please, so now, my brother. So you see that? Are you undermining now? You see, now you're about to cause a whole new round of division and chaos in MPP.
Yeah.
This has the proclivity, as the LU boys would say, to trigger and usher in a whole brand new round of infighting, brouhaha, hoopla within the MPP. How can you say John Moba has the legitimacy to sign on behalf of MPP as vice chairman when the chairman is around and is live? Are you kidding me?
Costa, the last time they had a meeting at the MPP headquarters, Joel Howard Taylor acknowledged the chairmanship of James Barney.
In fact, not only did she do that, she said the president had reached out to her, to the both of them, and had basically instructed them to resolve long-standing disagreements, infighting within the party, and because of that, in honoring the president's mandate to resolve the issues, she was recalling the appointment, the illegitimate appointment of Stanley Buckling as chairman of the party, and she was recognizing Barney as a legitimate chairman of the party. Now she goes to sign an agreement with in the name of MPP, not with the chairman, with her as her co-signer. She goes to sign an agreement with CDC as with John Moba. John Moba does not have the legitimate authority to co-sign any document, especially one as serious as that, with any political party. Get ready for a new fight, my begin. I'm very happy. Look, let me say something. Look, some crises must be resolved. They cannot be ignored. They cannot be swept under the carpet. They must be tackled head on and resolved in such a way that will make that crisis go away completely.
Yes.
Just by ignoring Barney and going behind his back and taking broke George Moba, who broke like church house rat, and using him to usurp, disrespect, undermine the legitimate chairman of the party, James Barney, to sign an agreement with the CDC. Guess what? Guess what? Barney is ready to fight. What guy? They will fight. I am loving it. Oh, let's clap for Joel Howard Taylor. I am loving it. Look.
But Costa, Josh, you are the standard bearer for the Coalition for Democratic Change. And you sit there and know that what you are getting into is not healthy for you, but you are still forcing your way through it, making you think that Joel Howard Taylor have the control of the MPP or Josh Moba have the control of the MPP. They can sign up to document that you accept. And then the party chairman of the LPDP is also in line with the CDC. So he's the one representing how they call him, Alex Tyler. And Alex Tyler keeps saying to the Liberian people that I don't know about any agreement that have been signed between the NPP, the LPDP, and the CDC. So even if the party chairman of LPDP go there and sign any document without the acknowledgement of Alex Tyler, that particular document is not a correct document. So even if Joel Howard Taylor go and sign a document, so now any document that should be correct, the chairman for that political party should sign, the standard bearer for that political party should sign. But if one of them don't sign, and the secretary, if one or two of them don't sign on that particular document, it means that that document is incomplete. So any document,
not legitimate, and the neck will not recognize it.
Yes.
Why would they do such a thing? Joel, just try to resolve the issue with Barney. Bring Barney on board. If you leave Barney out, Barney will go to NEC and challenge the document. Barney took you to court before, and Barney won in the Supreme Court. Why? Barney took Joel to court before, and Barney emerged victorious in the Supreme Court against Joel. You understand? So why would Joel tread this path? Because it will bounce. Barney will challenge it.
Yeah, Costa, and the main problem is that the Secretary Andrew Peters is on James Barney's side.
Yeah, the Secretary General of the party is on James Barney's side. Yeah.
So one are representing the party. Joel.
Joel and Vice Chairman John Moba. Look, this is Joel's fault. Joel has to show leadership. She has always failed to do that. Come on, man. This is not sustainable. This is not legitimate. You can't try to usurp the chairman, ignore him, and go take a puppet like John Moba to sign an agreement with CDC. Yeah, look, Jewel has already been picked as the running mate. Of course, she is the running mate to the president, right? So what she's trying to do now, Bwakai, is she finds herself in a precarious situation. She and we are in good books, so she doesn't care about the rest of the people. You know that? No, and I have to say this. I have to say this. When Jewel was crying, some of us helped her to cry. You remember, Bwakai?
Yes.
When Jewel was crying, when the vice president was crying, that she did not have vehicles, that she did not have gasoline,
fuel oil.
We, the Liberian public, even us in the opposition, my boy, y'all can remember that time? We were very sympathetic to the vice president because we didn't mind the fact that she is with George Weah. She is in the government. But we were all sympathetic because, look, the vice president should not be treated in such a manner. We sat on this platform, we advocated for the vice president. We said the way they were treating her was wrong. Jewel said that even her motorcade, there was one time Jewel was headed to a program, Bwakai. She did not have her escort vehicle. Some vehicle just compromised her convoy, jumped in her convoy, which posed a security risk to the vice president. We talked about that here. It was wrong what they were doing to Jewel. Now Jewel and the president have clearly resolved their issues. I'm told Jewel's convoy now is complete. Jewel's gasoline allotment is released on time, and all the issues have been resolved. We've seen them in public, shaking hands, looking very cordial. Everything seems fine. But apparently what Jewel has failed to do as the leader of NPP, she has failed to bring her party with her into that fold to ensure that collectively and inclusively her party is involved, to have harmony. Some people only look out for themselves. Apparently that is what Jewel has done here. And when you do that as the leader, they say, I'm the leader. Me and my people go to a program. And they say, oh, chief, only the food here is not plenty. We only get food for your one. I came with my delegation. You must have expected that I would have been accompanied by some of my people. Why would you say you only have food for me alone? And you don't give my people food? How can I sit with my people at the program and eat alone while my people have no food to eat? You know what I would do as a leader in that case? I would not accept that food, even if I'm hungry. I would make arrangements to find food for all of my people for us to eat. I do that all the time. We'll go to events. I want to make sure all my people are taken care of. Ask them. Ask my people when they go with me. A leader should look out for his or her people. Whenever we travel, even in Liberia when we were there, I would make sure my people are taken care of before I am satisfied. So you as a leader, Wagai, you have to look out for your people. If your people are not okay, you can't sit down there and be smiling and laughing and say, you okay? You can't. How can you go into an arrangement? You go today, you sign an arrangement with the CDC, and your party is not with you. And your party chairman is not with you. The Secretary General, the county chairman, all the county chairpersons issue statement, they said they were boycotting the event. This is on Jewel. This is not on the president. But did you hear what I just said? This is on Jewel. It is not on the president. It is not on the president because you know what? Jewel is the leader of NPP, not George Weah. George Weah may be many things, but this year we blame Jewel for it because guess what? Jewel should ensure that the crisis in her party, the disagreements, the disillusionment, the frustration, which are all legitimate, should be resolved and addressed. You are looking at me smiling with the president while people are not happy with him. You can't do that. So what she's done here, she's betrayed her party. And it will come back to bite her. Now, we're going to move on to something else, Eboka. You're going to play for us the audio of the conversation with the Margibi County Health team discussing how to steal USAID funds provided to support the Margibi County healthcare system or health system for the benefit of the people of Margibi, something which has offended quite legitimately the U.S. Embassy. They issued a statement yesterday, very strong, and they said that they demand a transparent and swift investigation into the matter. And if and when the investigation is not transparent, they would consider whether or not to redeem Margibi County as one of the beneficiaries of their financial assistance program for their health care or for their health system. Let's play that audio, Waka. It's a leaked audio published by Front-Page Africa. My friend Rodney C. just sent me the recorder. Play, Waka.
Give Tony Pavara procurement do something basically, and the understanding is you need the money back to do something else. The procurement, so we'll do all the procurement team.
Hold on, Baka. Hold on. That is medical doctor, Augustine Yankon Fanien. He is the administrative officer or director, medical director of the Margibi Health System. He's in a meeting with senior management. In this conversation, which we'll resume playing, he is telling the procurement officer, Mr. Horace Donu, or Donu Horace, that when you go to make procurement, the kickback that the vendors will give you, the people from whom you purchase things for the Margibi County Health System, you should not be the one to collect the kickbacks. You should let the accountant go to collect the kickbacks. Then we will give him instruction on how to make the distribution. Listen to him. Listen to the recording. Play, Bobby. Play.
You give Tony Pavara procurement do something basically, and the understanding is you need the money back to do something else. The procurement, so we'll do all the procurement team, you go and do the paperwork, have the discussion, and all with the vendor, whatever is agreeable. He comes and informs the county health services and the inspector to know what is it. The accountant issued a check, the vendor, whatever amount that is agreeable are supposed to come back or whatever is going to go.
Hold on. You go, you made a deal with a vendor. My man, how much for the bag of rest? The vendor say that $15. You say, okay.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Make it $19. The balance one, you give it back to us. When you and the vendor agree, then you tell the accountant, write a check for the rest for $19. Even though they read $15, but write check for $19 directly to the vendor. You write a check to the vendor knows what to do. The vendor will get it all in one back.
Receipt.
They want to call it kickback. But the receipt will reflect $19.
It's 19, yeah.
But the actual money that will be given to the vendor will be $15. The balance $4 will come back. Talking to the Liberian way so you can understand. That's the one they call kickback. So Dr. Augustine Yankumfanie, the Margibi County Health Officer, has designed a brilliant corruption scheme that when he explained to the people, that's all. You go, of course, Jeffrey Mandakola, you didn't know it happening all over, man, all over, everywhere. This is what going on in the government, everywhere. He is brilliantly articulating the whole scheme, the system, the way the system works, the corruption system. I want you to resume the recording, Walker. Play.
Any transaction that go on in terms of revision, you give Tony Pavara procurement do something basically, and the understanding is you need the money back to do something else. The procurement, so we'll do all the procurement team, you go and do the paperwork, have the discussion, and all with the vendor, whatever is agreeable. He comes and informs the accounting health services administrator to know what is it. The accountant issued a check, the vendor, whatever amount that is agreeable are supposed to come back or whatever is going to go it forward. It is the accountant that will go for the money, not the procurement officer. It is the accountant. So the procurement officer should now beginning to instruct or bargain with the vendor that after you receive the check, whatever amount, the accountant, not the administrator.
So was I in the wrong in the first advice that you gave us to tell the vendor say, oh,
You are not in the wrong. You are not in the wrong. Where you are in the wrong is your boss say and send the accountant, and you kept borrowing vendor, accountant, vendor, administrator. That way your wrong came in. The boss, the vendor say, oh, the accountant came for you. You came to the boss gave you the right information. You went back to the vendor, came back to the administrator, back to the vendor, and then it ended up reaching to me. That way you're in the wrong. But the first thing about you saying that the vendor should give you the money, you were not in the wrong. You were right. But we had a discussion before. But going forward, the accountant, after you do the arrangements and whatever it is, whatever amount, whatever total it is, the accountant will go when it is ready. The vendor should inform you.
don't talk this out, not be part of it, say. Nothing like that.
You know what?
So what I mean, I'm not be part of it to say money business can you see me, sir?
WhatsApp. Any minute on WhatsApp.
I do my document. I tell my bank carry their check, they will get the money. I will not go there to say, oh, give me money.
No, but you understand. When you have done your then you tell us you raise the check. But they check here in a $1 gap, when I get the gap, the money is coming back. But only the accountant will come for it. Simple.
The arrangement is done by you. Is that done by the accountant?
That's the arrangement.
You know the procurement.
If you're talking about the arrangement, when you give their check, you're not going there. All this men hold on, they check the issue for the $1 gas. You are going for the money. Finish. The arrangement you're talking about, you're not going to say my 10% or my this.
All right. You never brought complaint that there was a time that to me that administrator the money come to him and your function should get you never got it.
You know the audio got leaked? You know how they recorded it? You know what made somebody to record it? Oh, Baka seems to be freezing. Stay put there, folks. Baka seems to be freezing. This is interesting. I'm told this doctor, the county health officer is also a pastor, I'm told. Dr. Agustin Yankon Fanien is also a pastor. That's what I'm told. Just so you know. And I'm not casting expression on all pastors, just on him. Baka seems to be freezing there. I don't know what's happening on Baka's end. He seems to be freezing. So they're having a whole workshop. Now, folks, can you still hear me?
Yeah, of course I'm getting you. Getting me? Sorry, we're trying to reconnect with Costa there in the US, but you know, this is what's happening in Magibi right now. This is what happened. It took place, and the county health officers discussing how to corrupt the system, and this leak audio. You listen to them discussing how to steal from the Liberian people, how to steal from the Americans. The Americans will collect taxes from the people in the USA and then send us the money here to help us Liberians. But we get few officials in government that will sit there, collect the money, and eat it. So you see what's happening? They are discussing. There's a leak audio. So now the Americans are saying, if this particular case or the particular thing that they're talking about here is not investigated, they will post stop to their every support that they've been given Mark and the health team. So you see, so now who will feel the pinch? It's not them, it's the Magibians that will feel the pinch because they need to be going to various hospitals to get treatment. And if they go to hospitals, they will not get treatment through the help of USAID. So why will we settle down for such thing? Few guys at the top will just go and corrupt the system and go scot-free. So now the Minister of Health is saying that this issue should be investigated. It should be investigated and they should be turned over to the LACC. Is that all? Is that all? Because investigation been going on in other cases here. Have there been any outcome? Nope. There have been a lot of investigation conducted by this government. There have been no redress. So this may just be another investigation. So turning them over to the LACC is one thing, but prosecuting them is another thing. So the Magibians should stand up for their rights because they will be feeling the pinch if the Americans just stop supporting the Magibi health team. It's not them. Those that are talking in the audio, it's not them that will feel the pinch. It's the ordinary citizens there in Magibi that will feel the pinch. So now, if Magibians don't stand up for their right, it will not be something small. Costa, welcome back. Because they will be feeling the pinch. Cause you getting me? So we still trying to connect course there. As I was saying, and they are sitting discussing with confidence. Oh, you will do this one. Just go. Only thing you need to do, just carry the document and tell the vendors that somebody will come there and collect the money. Can you imagine that? You will go and tell the vendors that, oh, we want this stuff. We want this particular item here. But you are saying it $13. But we want for you to put on the receipt $19. So the balance money that is between there, the $4 or $3 that is there, keep it. We'll come back. We'll send another person to come to you later on, so we all can share. The vendor will get a portion of the money. Then we will get our share of the money. So that just is like Costa.
Okay. All right, Mark. Thank you. Let me. I see. Lanzana Kone. I see a comment. Is it because you're looking dry like Bonio? Yo, I have you. Dry. Yeah, looking dry. There's a lot of work. Lanzana, easy people won't get fat. Me, I won't get dry. I was 271 pounds. I was too heavy. Yes, I'm tall. I'm a very tall guy. I'm 6'3", but still, I was too heavy and I was not fit. So I decided I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to get on a fitness regime or regiment. I'm going to try to eat healthy and I'm going to try to reduce what I eat. So I started exercising. So I've lost 32 pounds. I have lost 32 pounds since September. Anything Pedro puts his mind to, Pedro does. That is one thing I know about myself. So, like I say, you say, I'm looking dry. I won't look dry. You see? Thank God. You see, I'm looking like that. The problem I face now, all my suits, they can't fit me good. They're looking at, I can alter them, but, and I'm, adding on some muscles and stuff. So, yes, thank you, Lasana. I'm glad that you are noticing the change in my body. So I want to lose 10 more pounds. I want to come down to 230. Then I'm good. I stopped at 230. Yeah, 230. That's what I'm going to do. I'm okay. Yeah. I can't even walk. All right, let's go to the lines and take some calls there. You need to think about it. I eat rice, but I eat in small portions, very small portions. I eat small portions. When I started newly, I cut rice out. I don't eat. I only eat bread once in a while. Bread is very bad. Bread is not good for you. I love bread, but I decided I was going to cut it out of my diet. Sugar is extremely bad. Oh, sugar is bad. So what I do, I hardly ever eat sugar nowadays. Once in a while, I'll have a little bit of sugar, but I don't do much because I'm a very big guy. I'm a very tall guy. I don't want to be heavy, then I can't move around. You know, I want to be agile. You know, my heart is working well. I do my cardio. I feel great. I feel amazing. Yeah, let's go to the lines, Baga, and take some calls. But Baga, I'm sorry, you lost me there. I had a low problem. Yes, let's go take some calls there.
Yeah, let's just complete the recording, then we take calls.
Yeah, please complete the recording, Baga. Thank you very much. Complete the recording.
Okay, let's take it again.
I want to go job, when I get a job, the money is coming back, but only the accountant will come for it. Simple.
The arrangement is done by you. Is that done by the accountant?
That's the arrangement.
You're the procurement.
If you're talking about the arrangement, when you give the check, you're not going there. All this men go now, they check the issue for the money, like gas. You are going for the money. Finish. The arrangement you're talking about, you're not going to say my 10% or my this.
All right. You never brought complaint that there was a time that to me that administrator the money come to here and your function should get you never got it.
Yeah, but
and so the issue that saying,
money
that is saying you will receive the money, now the accountant.
That money been done with it now.
And then he will do the administration. So don't be afraid to say, oh, when you receive it, you will receive it. I will do it.
The accountant will receive the money.
Don't worry, you're not even young there. So if they get money, they're going to take it.
I'm
telling you.
The senior accountant will turn it over to the senior accountant. So the senior accountant will inform the administrator.
The money is here. The kickback.
What it should be, the administrator, if it will require the administrator coming to the county officer to do whatever breakdown X, Y, and Z, that breakdown will be sent to the accountant. Okay. It is the accountant going forward that will disperse funding, all funding. I want about to do with money. There are hierarchies.
Yeah, everywhere.
And everywhere. Yeah. There is nowhere that you and your boss man, what are our salary and our salary? There is nowhere that you and your boss man.
When I want to hire a will tell me,
listen, there is nowhere that you and your boss man can be equal, irrespective of where you are. So that other argument is defeated and defeat argument.
But that one, I want to hire a government thing and
Is that possible for the government thing and the father is different? Is that possible? How will the government thing and the father? No.
This is taxpayer money. The guys are discussing how to disburse. Costa, you wanted to say something about why they recorded themselves, or why somebody recorded them.
Somebody is not happy. Somebody is not happy. I suspect is the procurement guy who's not happy the way they were blasting him. Somebody recorded them who is not happy. Now one of them recorded them. Look, this is a corruption workshop. These guys have developed a whole corruption course, a manual on the collection, the solicitation, collection, and distribution or disbursement of kickbacks. This is a course, Corruption 101. And the title of the course is the solicitation, collection, and proper and effective distribution or disbursement of kickbacks. That is what the boys are discussing. A workshop to develop the proper, smooth, seamless manual on how to collect kickbacks, to disburse it, and according to the ratio based on seniority within the organization. Yeah. So when you the B man get more, the other man. So they're doing it on seniority. Play the recording further. They're smart.
That's the end. That's the end there, Costa. And the man is saying to his subordinate that, you know, there is nowhere in the world that you and your boss
will get equal.
Will get equal. Oh, so you want
now the American people money they don't muscle.
There's the American people money.
The American government, the people send their tax dollars, $801,000 US per year.
Close to $1 million.
To Magibi County healthcare, health system. The they bought and said now in meeting discussing how to be dividing the money. the kickbacks, inflating the prices of commodities that they procure for the healthcare system or the health system, so that the extra money, that additional money, would go to them, and they would divide it among themselves. That is what they were discussing. And you think that some of you would be naive of you, were you to conclude that it is only happening at this place. This is what happens right across the government. We told you some time ago, Baka, you remember a few weeks ago, I said, I asked you a question. Which area in government does corruption occur the greatest?
He said,
I asked you that question.
Procurement.
Procurement. To fix corruption in Liberia, you must tackle procurement. We need to overhaul the procurement system so that it cannot be abused. Now, let me tell you why they get these kickbacks. Oftentimes, it's the price, because they go and they come back. They bring a fake pro forma invoice. The pro forma invoice is the invoice the vendor or the business person gives to you to say that this is the price of this item. That fake pro forma invoice is what then they base the decision on to make the purchase. The inflected, fraudulent amount or price. That is what they do. We lose tens of millions of dollars a year across the government to fraudulent, corrupt procurement processes. You have to fix procurement because it is a problem. It is a problem. The rule of thumb is 10%. The kickback is 10%. That is the rule of thumb. 10%. Yeah. Let's go to the lines and take some calls there.
All right, folks. The phone lines are now open on 0770-102-102, 886-010-383, 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you and welcome to this is tomorrow's event, your worker of Liberia and the incoming coordinator of the show for you to reach. I want to say good morning to you, Michelle.
Well, go ahead, Maurice.
Morning.
Yeah, we see the people of God see the best in action. So let's die for training. But these guys are stupid guys. So we say that they are the you see, you have something election. It is exclusively to the affair of it. Also winning election because the opposition never will know that you had a constitutional right to vote on the second day when you not get it out. You also like win the second day.
Your line is not too okay.
Take another caller, please. Morris, we apologize, but your line is bad.
Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name is joining us from.
Thank you for the show. This is Justin Quimba, and I'm phoning from the Rouse Yahweh. Thank you for the topics. But here is what really as regard to how the issue with Prince Johnson have begun to take care. My fear is if Prince Johnson is not careful, what happened to Wani Samuka might let happen to Prince Johnson Misaka. There is my guess and my read. There is a possibility that we will sit down under the far official that was censored and that four of them will compromise just to tax Prince Johnson to not be the ballot. I've been all on the ballot bar. I do not trust the National Election Commission. That woman can be untrusted. That's how they did in the case of Wani Samuka. So this is my guess or my reading. This is the claim that Mr. Imagine you say that when you're not fair with America, you're not my friend. So it just credit to what extent?
Okay, be careful at the time. Per caller, please.
Not a small thing. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. 0770-102-102. We're still taking your calls here. Let's take this other person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Boka.
Good morning. 1 minute. Your name is joining us from?
My name is Sam. I'm a color in my TV country.
Okay.
Boka, let me appreciate your Costa Show that listening to the FM. Because after the war, someone kind of will help settle. Because if the comment is feeling telling the people, what become of us? So then you go to the clinic, the hospital, there's no benefit, nothing at all. Then you get on stupid up there, if you all the reason like that, I'm bringing stuff down here, you have to put the comment in the telegram down on the phone, then you try to get a time to tell to all of. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much from Magibi County. 0770-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Let's take this other person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Good morning, Welcome.
Welcome.
Morning.
This is Bobby Abu Meska, Boka, call from SD Cooper Room. And thank you very much. Let me say good morning to the leader of him, Petro Costa. Oh, you see today, Boka, that all our health sector is deplorable based on those corrupt guys that is in the health sector. Look at when you play the audio, Boka, the audio, I listen to the audio, Boka. I start to think what we can do. So that is the reason that when our children go to the hospital, there is no medication there. You get one medical except Dr. Augustine Fania, and that man is a pastor. He is a reverend who presides down there. Today, you taking care of the hospital in my giving. You cannot even speak. You cannot be transparent as a reverend that share an entity. I'm so sorry. I thought the pastor in Dr. Augustine Fania.
Thank you so much. Now take somebody from the WhatsApp number. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, Baka.
Yeah, good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Good morning, Baka. It's Musa calling from UK. Good morning, Costa.
Morning.
Yeah, you are time for the show. I also commend Honorable Yeka Kwalbaka this morning for putting our next president picture up. I mean, billboard up, Ambassador Joseph Mabaka. We thank you very much. You got courage and we stand by him. Thank you for the show.
Thank you so much. Now take this other person here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name is joining us from?
I'm Eskata Malu. I live Monrovia, but right now I'm speaking to you from Makibi. Yesterday, what you saying, Buckeye? I mean, it's very much spectacular. I lost my ladies yesterday. I'm Eskata Malu. I lost my ladies yesterday. It's for me. Just for similar thing. On a serious note, I went there yesterday. What I saw, Buckeye, there's no hospital in this country. The building is not a hospital. Because they added to our brother. Finally, my brother, he myself go after degree to go from University of Labrador. But the recording you play, yesterday I started hearing about that recording. I mean, brother, I'm broken down completely. I lost my late niece. She was pregnant 9 months to the hospital as she went. Respiratory complication. She ready to die, but saved the baby.
Okay.
The 9-month baby, but both the mother and the baby passed away yesterday, brother. Wow. I'm in tears. I'm in Magibi now. I slept in Moses Farm last night.
I was sympathy, brother. I was sympathy. Wow.
My brother. Sorry for the loss of your niece and the baby.
Wow.
Many of these deaths, they are preventable. But the system is bad. The system is the staff, the folks there, some of them, most of them, poorly trained and poorly equipped. So that's what happens. People lose their lives over very easily preventable things or curable things. Let's take some more calls. We've got 15 more minutes to go. Let's interact more with our folks.
Good morning. Alhaji, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, my name is Alhaji Sewa, and I phoned in from Central Monrovia this morning. Mine is an inquiry, leader.
Go ahead.
In a case where Does the LPDP constitution give rise to the Senate Bureau to file a complaint if being dissatisfied when the chairman goes and signs on behalf of the party? I'm eager to know that as well. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, we do not profess to be familiar with the constitution of the LPDP, but most political parties, their constitutions are just about the same.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure the chairman of the party, the political leader of the party, who is supposed to approve such a thing, even when he does not, as in this case, he can inform the NEC that he did not sign on to that thing, so it is not legitimate. And besides, before a political party signs an agreement with another political party, the executive committee of that party must meet, deliberate, vote on a decision of such gravity, of such significance. There has to be a resolution by that party, a resolution that received the majority vote of that party. It is based on that resolution that the party leadership goes into such an agreement. So there is no such resolution. You can't sign an agreement of that nature without a resolution. Take, for example, when the ALP, my party, decided to pull out of the CPP, we went to an executive committee meeting of the party. They deliberated, the decision was taken, and it was based on that resolution from my party that the party then proceeded to communicate to the NEC, National Elections Commission, that we were withdrawing our membership from the CPP. The Unity Party did similarly. They met, they deliberated, they voted, and a resolution was adopted. And a copy of that resolution was attached to the letter that was submitted to the NEC. So that is how political parties are run. There must be a
we have people Larry Kennedy with us. Good morning, people.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Pueka, Pedro. Good morning.
What's up, buddy?
So, John? Yeah, all right, Chief. So here's the thing. These guys messing with USAID money, and I think, Costa, you remember I mentioned this to you before.
Yep.
2 Liberians were picked up for the exact same thing, for stealing USAID money. They were charged with conspiracy to defraud the U.S. They were charged with mail fraud. They were charged with making false claims. They were sentenced to 11 years in prison here in the U.S. And they were made to pay back all the money they have stolen. 1 something million, these 2 Liberians. I'm not going to mention their names because they've already put their time, they served their time in prison, and I believe they may have been released. So the same thing Costa just mentioned, why were they convicted? They were convicted because they were using American taxpayers' money that was sent to Liberia to help feed the hungry people in Liberia. When you steal American taxpayers' money, there's nowhere on this planet you're going to hide. The Americans will come and get you. So my only question is, how long have these guys been doing this stuff? So,
Sorry, people. I don't know, but I think no
let me read this. Larry just made reference to 2 Liberians who stole USAID money. And Larry said he didn't want to call their names. But Larry, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to call their names. I have here in front of me, I just pulled it up, the Department of Justice, Office of Public Affairs, a press release that was issued on Tuesday, November 16, 2010. Right here, from the US government. I'm going to read it. 2 former humanitarian aid workers were convicted today for defrauding the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, of $1.9 million. Announced Assistant Attorney General of the Criminal Division, Lanny A. Burrow, U.S. Attorney Ronald C. Machen Jr. of the District of Columbia. Morris B. Fambolet, 40 years old, and Joe Obando, 39 years old, both of Monrovia, Liberia, were each convicted on 1 count of conspiracy to defraud the United States, 4 counts of mail fraud, 2 counts of wire fraud, and 4 false claim counts. Fambule was also convicted of 1 count of conspiracy to commit mail fraud and wire fraud. Bondo was also convicted of 2 counts of witness tampering. Fambule and Bondo have been in custody since their arrests in 2009. U.S. District Court Judge Reggie B. Wharton scheduled sentencing for February 3, 2011. And sentencing, the defendants face up to 20 years in prison. 20 years in prison. You see that? These Sanama swines are Liberian citizens. They were elected to USAID. They stole USAID money. Well, they stole USAID money. I'm going to read for that. After Liberia's 14-year civil war, USAID awarded a grant in 2005. Grant, that means free money, through Catholic Relief Services, CRS, to World Vision, an international non-profit Christian humanitarian foundation. The grant was for a 2-year humanitarian project in Liberia for community reconstruction projects. Under the agreement, Fambule and Bondo were assigned to supervise World Vision employees as they assisted Liberian communities with infrastructure projects, including road, latrine, and water well construction. In return for their labor, USAID, through World Vision, was supposed to then distribute food to the residents of these communities. However, in 2008, an internal audit conducted by World Vision revealed that up to 91% of the food never reached its intended beneficiaries. Wakai? Wakai, are you there?
I'm here, Costa. I'm listening.
An audit revealed that up to 91% of the food that was provided by World Vision to go to the beneficiaries, those who were working in the communities to help with reconstruction, 91% of the food never made it to the people who were supposed to receive the food. According to the trial evidence, the defendants sold the food and pocketed the proceeds. So they bought the food, gave them the food, Bondo and Fambule. What did they do with the food? Instead of giving the food to the people, they sold 91% of the food, pocketed the money for themselves. They then instructed the World Vision employees to falsify the document used to track food distribution. After they sold the food and pocketed the money, they falsified documents. We gave 10 bags of red to John Tobacco and a family in Bangetan community. We gave 5 bags of red and 2 gallons of oil to Mamere in Zienzu. They falsified documents after they stole the food, or they sold the food and pocketed the money. $1.9 million. Okay. The defendants also directed USAID salaried employees to perform work on their personal compounds. You see that? They told USAID employees, come to my compound, you can't wear. Hey, that brains out. Oh, we are dirty. After you steal a food, you sell a food, you put the money in your pocket. Amen. Is that not enough? You can't go do your own work on your own compound. You got to carry the people again to go work on your compound. Yeah. Our people are bad. Our people are
very bad. Now take Jecho Emmanuel Kule. Jecho, your phone.
The feedback is bad, man. Do something.
Jecho, your phone. I don't know what's wrong with your phone.
No, it's not the phone. Jecho, your feedback. Let your handle it. It's bad. It's irritating. Very irritating.
That from his phone, Costa. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah. Everything we do, God there. Everything we say, God there. 22 is here, God there. God there. God there. God there. 22 is here, God there. Time is now.
That take Jecho, your phone still giving feedback. I don't know. George. 0770102 886010383 555 Let's take somebody from the WhatsApp number this morning. Good morning. Good morning.
They say Bondo is back in Liberia. He served his time. They released him. He lives in Bible College community. Yeah. After stealing the money, they went to jail. He came back. He living there in Liberia, Bible College.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Charles. I'm calling from Worcester, Massachusetts. And I would like to comment on the aspect had to do with the political parties. The comparison Costa were making, I believe, is apple to orange because his political party withdrew from a coalition. Well, unlike the PDPL and the CDC, their agreement ended. So its renewal is probably different from withdrawal. But what is interesting is that, and I'm a big we get to hear from Mr. Kaluba sometime last week that James Barney and Corruption King Kong.
Go ahead, quickly.
James Barney and Corruption King Kong, the two guys have met Punky Pong, McGee, and McGee dish out money to the both of them, and they are pretending like they are not in with the whole arrangement. So we should watch out for them that the game they are playing, because at the petitioning ceremony or the Wagana ceremony may call on Saturday, Corruption King Kong were out of the country and James Barney were not there. But prior to that, they said that they meet and money was dished out. And in fact, it was attested to by Corruption King Kong that he did speak with McGee that particular day through James Barney phone. Okay. So those are all indications that we are afraid that the problem might have met.
All right, thank you for the man. Ellis Tyler said he don't know anything about any document. He was not in the country, and even the labor minister went at their party headquarters and started demanding that officials of his party to sign up to the document, and he said that was very disrespectful of the labor minister. So I don't know
why you go for somebody to sign document.
Yeah. He said because Tyler was not there, so other people should sign the document.
That child Gibson. Gibson.
Yeah.
Gibson at the one job we are appointed for a minister for, I think Minister of Justice, but then he was rejected. What? No, he appointed a minister somewhere. Because they found out that Gibson, as a lawyer, represented a client, Lebanese client, collected the client money and stole the client money. That kind of man, a minister of labor.
Good morning.
Good morning, Baka. Let me say good morning to Reverend Pedro Costa, our leader. My name is Sekou Sharif, and this morning I joined the conversation for my New Georgia resident. Look, the leader read the the vice president, when she was there, she was treated by the CDC. We all stood in her defense. We stood with her, and we believe that then what the party was, the CDC was doing was not right. But so it appears like the vice president is concerned about own interest, because what benefits the vice president is what he's concerned about. See what is happening now in the MPP. Because she wants to be on the ticket as the winning minister to the president we are. So she's not marginalizing the rest of the party and disrespecting other parts of the future only because she wants to obtain the party ticket, and that's wrong. But last day, with respect to what is happening in Magidi, the reason why those health officials in Magidi are behaving what they're behaving is because when the head of the government is corrupt. So when the head is corrupt, it sends a bad message to the rest of the other folks. For example, see Mange go to Magidi and spend money loosely. So because of the stolen work that Mange is spending in Magidi, so those other guys who are in the health sector in Magidi, they believe it is their task to lose the country, and that is very wrong.
All right, thank you. We take two more calls, then we wrap it up on today's edition of the show. Let's take somebody from the WhatsApp number. Good morning. Good morning. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Welcome.
Good morning. Yeah, this is Costa Pape. Good morning, Henry.
Morning,
yeah. You see, the issue about this government, there's no entity, there's no ministry, there's nowhere else that the issue of corruption water is not wrapped around. How can a government that call himself government, call itself government, people will trust him? But when I hear the sedition saying, oh, this is the best government, this is the best president, I say something wrong with them. That's not how I say that. So, one thing before I drop the line, brother, one of the callers said that, I know somebody posted, just said, brother, we should not be a violator. I want us to go according to the Election Commission guideline. Because people know our own man already, just a broadcast. So we should not violate like when George we are a sedition went and violated the whole thing. That's my point. Though. Thank you.
Yeah. So is they're talking about today Representative Yeke Koluba placed a big billboard up at the Capitol building saying that former Vice President Joseph Yuma Boakai for president at the Capitol building, right near George we are on a big billboard. So that's what he was telling the Liberian people that George Weah already started campaign, so he is said to he's now ready to campaign for Vice President Joseph Boakai. So it's the billboard that he placed at the Capitol building. Let's take our last caller this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Kemuka, your last caller. Go ahead.
Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Brother, to enter children's lives, very serious, bro. I think I'm not adding too much. I need alternatives, especially now we are getting to the election, but you need to be forced about the show and all of your party activities. Yeah, brother, on the issue of what you discussed, but I actually wanted to highlight on what happened on Saturday, Yeah, honestly. I think if you get the people in a position where they are going to other property, they get maneuvered away, any offer you made to them, they will definitely follow you. I don't think that the people that came up on Saturday, it was a popular uprising that we did June 7th. And I don't think they did it on their own volition. It was not a conviction, or basically, they did it because there was money that was dished out in order for them to feed their family on that particular day. So I just want to say thanks for the time and answer the Costa.
Okay, so Costa, that's our last caller for today's edition of the show.
Well, thank you, folks. This brings us to an end. We'll be back at tomorrow same time, 10:30 a.m. Liberian time, which will be 5:30 Eastern time. God bless you all. Have yourselves a